BSG Plus 25, everyone. Here we have Eden8 with Super Metroid any percent. Before we start, I'll do a very quick donation reading because we have 100 euros from Atreus saying, I'd love to make a witty or insightful comment, but I'm just too overjoyed by the awesomeness on stage right now. Thank you to everyone involved with this marathon and for everyone supporting Mind and all the work that they do. Biggest love to all, and let's go Secret Doggo, which goes to Secret Doggo for Superliminal. We're at 169 out of 275. Anyway, enough rambling. Let's hand it over to Eden8.
Yeah! Woo! Hello everyone, my name is Eden8 and I'm joined by my commentator DarkXoa, and this is Super Metroid KPDR, and as we go through the series station, we will explain what KPDR means. But yeah, before that, let's all do the countdown. 3, 2, 1, go! Alright, so basically KPDR is basically the boss orders, so it stands for each individual boss name. So Kraid, Phantoon, Dragon, and Ridley. And that is like the intended route. Quite often you might see people do runs, and it's actually Phantoon, Ridley, and then Kraid and Dragon, which is faster. But it's okay. This is the traditional route, and there's some cool stuff to be shown off as well. Right, Zoa?
Absolutely. We've got a lot in store. So the first tech that we always have to explain that you may have noticed in the previous room, in long straight corridors like that, we like to do arm pumping. So you just Eden was just waving her arms in the air like she just doesn't care. That is actually pushing us forward 1 pixel every time we change the position of Samus's arm cannon. So on a shoot, on angle up or angle down, that saves across the course of the run, depending on where you're willing to do it, whether it gets in the way of your other inputs or not. It could save around 2 seconds up to like a handful. It really depends. There are some new arm pumping techs that really just go insane with it and do all over the place. And you can save really a huge amount of time. I think 4 or 5 seconds is what Drewski's getting.
Yeah.
But we just made it off of Sirius Station, and we are moving on to Planet Zebus.
That is correct. So basically that entire ship, we were investigating like a distress signal. There was a whole cutscene that we just missed based on our file selections. So we didn't have to sit through 2 minutes of that. And yeah, so now we're heading to Zebes, and this is basically the entire game. We're gonna collect some items that are there for some reason, because basically Super Metroid canonically kind of takes place in the same place as like the first Metroid game.
Right. Yeah. So the story goes that Mother Brain is here because there is all this abandoned ancient Chozo technology that's just kind of laying around on the ground everywhere. And so the space pirates are here taking advantage of it, and Samus is just going to swoop in and snatch up all that stuff and beat him up with it.
Yeah, that is basically what's happening. Because we're out for revenge, because basically, I mean, I think everyone knows Ridley, the boss, because Ridley is so iconic, but basically Ridley killed our own family, I think, and now we need to hunt him down and, destroy him. So that's going to be later on, that's going to be fun. But for now, we're just coming up to the Morph Ball, which everyone knows is an orb. I'm sorry, I said I wasn't going to do that joke.
It's okay. It's okay. We got orb. So,
it's so dumb.
So the Morph Ball actually oscillates what color it is every other frame. It means nothing, but we like to pretend that it means everything. We got Yellow Ball. So
Yellow is the worst one. It can be yellow or pink.
So we're just going to grab a couple more items. We've got our Alpha Missiles, and then we'll head on our way back up. And since we've grabbed these Alpha Missiles, the Planet Zebus will be awake. We'll have enemies all throughout the planet.
Yeah, so this is just a fun little fact, but in randomizer the planet is like usually awake, but if you want to get like the like E-tank in the next room, you have to go up this elevator and like destroy the pirates and then go back down.
Yeah, yep. You have to unlock the door and then get back, because this door is gray behind you. So destroy all the pirates and then go back, and then you can use one of the enemies in that room to deboost into the E-tank. But now we're coming up on the climb, one of my least favorite rooms in this game. Although we do have a room named the worst room in the game. We'll get to that later in the run.
It's only the worst room in the game if you don't have like a particularly good loadout, because if you have like no movement items, you have to do a really difficult trick. So yeah, that's fun, but it should be pretty free, right? Not cursing the run in advance.
No, this is definitely going to be free.
Oh no, I'm already in shambles. But now we're actually coming up to our first quote-unquote boss. We kind of just class this as a mini-boss.
Yeah.
Because he's a pushover. This is, it's called Bomb Chorizo because it's a chorizo that holds bombs. So we're just gonna get those bombs.
So this fight is a little bit particular.
No.
Eden's trying to line up with that pixel.
No,
Oh.
no, I couldn't do it. I'm washed.
It's okay. So ideally what we want is to hit the bomb chorizo with of increments of 5 shots with the pea shooter, and then all of the rest of them be missiles, because if we can get bomb chorizo down to, and we actually just got the decapitation animation, shoutouts to Hockey Towner, but the idea is we want to get bomb chorizo to exactly 100 HP, and then one more missile will kill it without having that decapitation animation. We're just going to see how many times I can say decapitation animation, because Hockey Towner will love me for it.
Trials to the entire Super Metroid community, by the way, because I just love so many people, hockey included, and yeah, I probably wouldn't be here doing this marathon without the community. So yeah, they're just all really cool people.
We have a lot of really awesome, really helpful people that are just like go out of their way to show up for newer runners and teach them all kinds of things and help them get better, and it's a really wholesome community.
Yeah, for sure. But yeah, so now we're just gonna make our way over to Brinstar, specifically the green version, because there are multiple Brinstars in this game. But first we have to go down this elevator. I love elevators, don't you?
I am an elevator enthusiast. I usually try and hit every elevator that I can. I definitely might have at one point hit the staff elevator in this hotel earlier today and ended up coming down into the kitchen with eden8. That was my favorite elevator today.
Okay,
So,
okay, back up.
The gate didn't come down, so we don't have to reset the room. Gate still didn't come down. We're good.
Go away.
So what we're trying to do here is our first sequence break. We want to, and
oh no!
Oh no! So we wanted to use a mock ball that we may or may not be intended by the developers. There's a big debate in the community on whether or not it is. But the idea is that if you morph right as Samus, and there it is, perfect.
Right on cue,
Yeah. Awesome. So if you morph right as you're coming down to the ground there, you can actually have Samus keep her horizontal momentum across there. So normally you're supposed to have Speed Booster to be able to run fast enough under those gates before they close. But using that mock ball, you can get under because you've got such a small hitbox. So we are coming up now. We've got another version of Brainstar already, the pink version. So that's 3 Bryn Stars now, because blue Bryn Star.
Yeah, yeah. I can call it old Bryn Star because
Classic Bryn Star, whatever you prefer.
Retro. There's many names.
Too many names, I think.
Yep, definitely.
I prefer Old Torian.
Oh.
But we're gonna grab our charge missiles, and then just underneath here are charge.
That's such a grammatically incorrect sentence.
Is it? We're gonna grab charge missiles?
No, just under here, we're just gonna grab our charge. I just heard like ARE.
Oh.
Our. Sorry, I'll stop bullying you.
It's my terrible accent. It's really thick.
Imagine being American, man. Okay.
So now we're back into green Bryn Star for some reason.
Yeah.
It just kind of
I don't know what
splotched around all over the place. This
thinking.
is our green hill zone. It's another thing that's kind of fun about this community is everything in this game has a name. So that is a cack attack. This room is called the New Bridge because it tests whether or not you can find the run button on your controller. It's really fun to watch casuals get through that room.
And guess what? This is the red Bryn Star.
Because we haven't had enough Bryn Stars yet, right?
No, definitely not.
I think we're actually out of Bryn Stars at this point.
No, I'm trying to make it a meme that Meridia is just wet Bryn Star, and then Norfair is fire Bryn Star.
Hot Bryn Star.
Hot Bryn Star.
We can do that. I'm down. That's actually a really cool super drop. Nice.
That doesn't usually happen. Usually you get like a small health or like nothing.
Usually nothing.
Usually nothing. But yeah, we're just heading towards Kraid, so...
Yeah, if you got time for some donations.
Yes, I do not have any donations coming in right now. However, I could talk about our lovely charity and some other ways you could support us, if that's okay.
Okay.
Go for it.
So, first of all, we are, of course, raising money for Mind, which is a nationwide organization committed to preventing mental health issues. They also help individuals and families facing mental health challenges. So all of your donations will go to Mind. If you're unable to donate directly, you could also support the event with your Twitch Prime gaming subscription. And also, you'll get some cool emotes while you do that. Anyway, back to you.
Yeah, thank you very much. Definitely get those Twitch Primes in, chat. I want to see a whole train of them. Chat, if you just connect your Amazon account with your Twitch account, you can get 1 free subscription per month for free.
Let's see it. Let's see a hype train in chat.
You know what else is free, chat? The parking at the hotel. If you have a hotel room, free parking!
So we've got our first boss coming up here.
No, I missed 2 of them.
So we got the stun lock. Kraid has 3 mouth positions when he's opening his mouth. And so if you hit Kraid in the mouth with a super in the middle position, it for some reason stuns Kraid and his mouth gets stuck open. If we can get in either 1 missile and 3 supers or 4 supers during that time, then we can get Kraid to just go right back down without standing up. But we've got the prom dance. Kraid just wanted somebody to go to prom with, so...
Yeah, some people call that room the DLC download when Kraid stands up because you're not supposed to see him stand up, but it's fine.
It's actually a really hard fight because nobody practices it. We just all want to get the quick kill so bad.
Yeah, I mean, I got quick kills. I can't say it. Quick kills all the time in practice, so you know, that's my bad.
You can blame me.
It's all Zoa's fault.
It's definitely my fault. So we're on our way back down now. We're back down. We're going down for the first time. I don't know what I'm thinking, but we're gonna go down to our upper Norfair section, and this is kind of like the shopping spree area. We're going to go get all of our important movement tech items.
Go away.
If these key hunters will let us through.
They just like congregate like a party.
Just gatekeeping.
They're literally gatekeeping right now. They're so mean. No.
There we go. All right.
Yeah.
We made it out of there.
We made it out of the room. All right, so I'm just grabbing this E-tank because...
Nice HP. It won't be nice in a second, but it's nice right now.
Yeah, thank you for pointing that out.
Good.
But yeah, we're gonna head down another elevator, which is what you just said.
Yeah, my favorite. I love elevators so much.
Me too, me too.
This is actually probably one of the worst door transitions in the game to optimize, because you might have noticed that the door has to move into a certain position before it will actually start moving through the rest of the transition. So little optimizations that we go through. So we are going to grab our high jump boots in just a second.
Yeah, and I actually have to kill that enemy there in order to open the door. And if I don't kill it in the first pass of that room, it's actually slightly irritating to kill it again on the way out. So that's kind of why I have to do the whole shooting the door thing. But there's only a few rooms in Super Metroid like that. So yeah, it's not very common. But it's just something that you have to keep in mind.
Yeah, a lot of the other routes will go back through the bottom way where we came through and just skip those top missiles. And in that case, it's a little bit easier to grab the Sova on the way back, hack out. But we are moving through the rest of Upper Norfair, and we're looking for next up should be the Speed Booster.
Yeah, so we probably have time to read a quick donation out.
Oh yeah, if we got one, go ahead.
Yes, we indeed do have a €5 donation from Green Snowdog. Hey,
Woo!
I know that person.
Yo.
Green Snowdog says, "Good luck, Eden, and everyone at BSG. Wish I could have made it to this event, but always another time. Hope you all have a good event." And I couldn't find where it went to, but that's fine. We are still missing about €106 for Superliminal, which is the run right after this. So if you want to see the secret dog ending, and I definitely do, definitely make sure to put your donations to that one.
Yeah, and I will say, we were supposed to have a bid war, but it kind of got lost in the grapevine. So if people want to get to, I don't know, €1,500 by the end of this run, maybe we could do it, and we could save the animals from them being dead. You know, who doesn't love the animals, chat?
Save the animals, yes.
Yeah, come on, let's see it. If we can get a $5 her bid train coming in.
That's true. That's true.
I think we can definitely hit it. Let's see those $5 donations come in.
All right, so this is the speed hallway. So this is like where arm pumping saves like something stupid.
Yeah, so this room just in general. So normally you can't actually arm pump down slopes, but the way that these are a little bit gentler slope, you can arm pump down them and you don't get pushed off into the abyss like you do in other places. But just in that one room, arm pumping pretty casually, not really trying to go all out for it, you can easily save half a second. So I think Drewski saves over a full second just arm pumping like nuts in that room. It's absolutely insane.
Yeah, that it's definitely like the longest hallway that you get. But yeah, I'm just gonna farm some ammo here because it's actually kind of important to have enough supers. Because we're going to be opening quite a few doors here, and we still want like a super to be used on the next boss. So yeah, it's always nice to have that farm there. And I'm just gonna concentrate and hopefully not fall off the platform.
No.
Okay, I jinxed myself. That's my bad.
That's okay. Quick recovery.
You can actually fall through those platforms if you get hit by the fireball things.
That one would be a Foon because it doesn't have eyes.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's actually a lot of ways you can end up falling directly through those platforms, from like we call it a kego, where if you do an uninterruptible animation at the same time as you make contact with that platform, then the uninterruptible animation takes precedence and you never end up landing because you need a landing animation. So you just passed right through the platform.
Yeah, because this game is coded extremely well. It's not a broken game at all.
It's really fantastic.
I honestly, as much as I like diss Super Metroid for like getting kind of messed up, I actually think it's insane because it's like 3 megabytes or something, and there's so much stuff in there. But you just get some weird little quirks like the Kagos, and also like we might get a sound glitch. Probably see a sound glitch.
I hope so.
They're quite common.
Yeah.
But yeah, this game's just a little bit funky.
So we got one more item that we want to stop on the way out of Upper Norfair. We want to grab the ice beam because it's going to help Eden to get up our red tower. And we are on our way after this to our next boss, which would be the Phantoon.
The P.
KPDR.
I'm such a child. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
But yeah, I get the ice beam very early. You only get it this early in like new route. But I get it just because I don't want to hurt my hands. So that's the only reason I get it.
There are a lot of different options for accessibility at different routes. So
yeah,
it's another cool thing about the different categories in this game. So one of the interesting, lesser-known mechanics of this game that's actually intended, we're going to do a bomb fling here. So if you charge up the shot and then morph and then keep holding down, the longer you hold down, the further up that middle bomb gets thrown. So you hold it until it just automatically sets off, and it will make it all the way up there and open up that block for us.
Yeah, and that. Oh, never mind. We just have a donation that's just come in because that's sick. We have time for that. This is the most boring part, just going up Red Tower.
Yes, perfect. I have 10 euros from, I hope I don't mispronounce it actually, Mazja, and it reads #save the animals and #free parking.
Free parking.
Nice.
You know, I heard if we get the overall event donation to 10,000 euros, then we'll have free parking for everyone. That's a lie. Do not hold me to that. Boo.
Boo. So yeah, this is the Red Tower, a very, very vertical room that, without Ice Beam, you end up having to weave through these...
Trippers?
Rippers.
Okay, sorry.
Rippers, I don't know. They're one of those two. But yeah, you weave through, and it's kind of a pain. If you get hit by them, you fall all the way down and have to start over. So Ice Beam makes that a lot simpler.
Nice.
These caterpillars do a lot of damage.
Not really. Oh no. No. Okay.
Very nice.
We dodged the vile plume.
Didn't end up in the vile plume.
Yeah, so now we have the power bombs. We can start blowing up stuff, which is great. We totally need to blow up stuff. First thing is this door, so we don't have to do it later.
Yep, have that open for the way back.
Yeah, because believe it or not, chat, we are going back down the Red Tower later.
We do that a lot.
Yeah, we do.
That's kind of the Metroid vibe, is just backtracking, so.
All right, so we're gonna do something, okay, not super difficult, but I just kind of need to make sure I don't mess it up. So basically, we're gonna do a shine spark across the next room, horizontally. because casually we need to fight another mini boss called Trockermeyer, who will give us a grapple beam, and we don't have time for that in the speedrun, so we're doing this Shine Spark right here, and I'll do another Shine Spark after that, hopefully.
Got this.
Thank you.
So we can sort of do a short charge, where the game, in order to get this Shine Spark, you need to get blue in your running, and in order to get to blue, the game is going to check on 4 frames whether or not you are holding run. It's only checking during those 4 frames. So if we kind of trick the game into, like, we only press it right before and release right after those frames, then we can. It doesn't really make the length of time it takes to charge that spark any faster, but it does shorten the distance that we can charge the spark in. So in that way, we're able to buffer that head through the door and end up with a Shine Spark to get across the ocean.
Yeah, so right here is the Phantoon fight, which is a little bit scary. But yeah, we'll see how it goes, because things can kind of start going south quite quickly. And I just remembered, like, 5 seconds ago I was supposed to save in Red Tower, so if we die,
we got this. You got this.
We may have a new low for the Super Metroid community.
Oh no. So Phantoon has 6 different patterns for the main. It can either go left or right. I'm gonna shut up for a second.
Okay, well, I messed up.
We got one particle.
We got one.
So this X Factor is a special beam attack. It's another thing that if you watch the intro credits, you might see a few demonstrations of them, but it doesn't really explain in the game how to do them at all. So the one with specifically for Wave Beam is this X Factor. That's kind of easy to get those particles lined up.
What? Okay. I hate you, Phantoon. It's actually the worst boss in the game.
But yeah, so we've got the six patterns. We got a fast right there, and it was on the left side.
2 slows.
2 slows and a fast.
Another fast. What
Another
the heck?
fast. The left fasts on subsequent rounds are actually a godsend. Left fasts and right mids. Some of these patterns are much more rare than the others.
Can I super here?
I don't think so.
I just heard it, yeah, from the crowd, and I'm like, can I know? Can I know?
Do what the crowd says. I mean,
yeah, woo, super.
If we're wrong, then it's my fault. So
there we go. Yeah. Then we can definitely super that.
We got it.
So losing quite a lot of time, but it's fine. Whoa, we didn't die, which is the most important thing. But yeah, we can quickly have some donations, I feel like.
Yes, thank you. First of all, we have €3 from, I don't know who this is, but they call themselves Bad Donation Man. It says, miss a platform? That really supers my Metroids. And then next, first of all, I would like to thank everyone for helping us reach 1,200 on the first day.
Woo! Remember, chat, get us to 1,500 for saving the animals, baby!
Yes.
Woo!
That
Woo!
donation was made possible. That total was made possible thanks to this €25 donation from Bad RNG, which says, "You got this, Eden."
Thank you. So yeah, we're just gonna climb up through wreck ship, and we're actually gonna go into the attic where I'll be doing another Shine Spark, hopefully. Things can be kind of annoying, so the fact I'm on 209 health right now is actually super nice. So we should have a few attempts at this if I can lay the power bomb. So this is just clearing out all the enemies really quickly.
Yeah, there's another one of those rooms where all the doors are locked until you kill all the enemies, so.
And I just used one of my supers to open the door.
Very clean. Shout out to Kojak for the super on the blue door.
Yeah. I actually don't even need to farm here. This is like really good, really good like ammo overall.
Yeah, the resources are great.
Shout outs to Fantoon for actually dropping stuff.
We can get, I think, a power bomb from the crabs later would be awesome.
Yeah, yeah. I'll probably farm the B-Tom and a crab.
Yeah, there you go. So up next we have a little cutscene from the bowling chorizo. Orb. If we got another donation, then this would be a good time to read them, because this is about 30 seconds of just walking through these spikes.
Yes, indeed. We have another €3 donation from Bad Donation Man, which says, hand crabs? Those really screw my attacks. Hey, I get that reference. Anyway, that also went to the secret dog ending for the next run Superliminal, which is now only €103 away. And it is literally the next run after this, so if you want to see the dog, definitely get your donations to that incentive. Anyway, back to you.
Thank you very much.
We got our stack of pancakes.
Yeah.
The gravity suit.
Yeah. Also, this health is kind of scary. Can I take a hit from a crab or not?
I want to say the crabs do 40. I could be wrong.
Okay.
I would
can technically
err on the side of caution.
Yeah. So those crabs that we kind of saw briefly earlier actually do so much damage. It's unbelievable. Like, they should not like do that much. So I'm just gonna be a little bit careful. There we go.
And we got the power bomb we needed to.
Yeah. And yeah, again, we're going down Red Tower. Yay!
Yay! We are on our way from what would wreck ship be if Meridia is wet Brinstar?
Just wrecked Brinstar.
Wrecked
honestly.
Brinstar. So on our way from wrecked Brinstar to wet Brinstar now.
Yeah, I have no idea what I'm doing anymore. I just selected a super missile.
So
okay. No! God damn it!
Shoutouts to Nevdi.
Nevdi.
We almost made it through the run without shouting out to Nevdi.
I mean, I can still Nevdi spark, so...
That's a goop spark.
Okay. You're a boomer, we know.
Aww.
Alright. We can quickly read out another donation as well.
Shoutouts to Sloters real quick first.
Oh yeah, Slotus.
This is Sloters' refill station.
All right. We have €5 from Juzok. It's a question from Tech, actually. Juzok is Tech right now. He's asking, is this a morph ball or an orb ball?
It's an orf ball, actually.
I think it's a morphing ball because that's the item name, but you know, that's just me.
Ever the technical one. The morb ball. So here we're gonna break this tube, and that lets us into wet Brinstar.
Definitely very wet.
It's so wet.
It's completely underwater. But fun fact, and this is my favorite thing about Super Metroid, you can do this room without the gravity suit at all. Well, this entire area without the gravity suit. I think it's so cool how it's done. So if you're curious, definitely check out the reverse boss order. That's a really fun speedrun.
Yeah, RBO, DPRK, the boss order that just happens to be the Democratic People's Republic of Korea.
Yeah.
I know there's at least a few more that do Suitless Meridia. I think Dashless does Suitless Meridia? Question mark?
I don't know.
I'm not sure.
There is a Dashless category. Also check that out because that's also pretty insane.
It's absolutely insane. So coming up, we've got a snake.
A mini boss again?
Another mini boss. We're gonna use the special beam attack and just kind of fling it into. Yo!
Okay. Good recovery.
Nice recovery. But yeah, just fling those particles into our snake's face. This is Botwoon. That X Factor fling developed by Decalled, so shoutouts to Decalled.
Yeah. Even though I didn't hit it. And also, didn't drop any power bombs. Woo! Woo!
That's okay. The Puyos will bail us out here.
Shortly. Shortly. You lied to me, man.
They definitely will do it. Yeah. It's my fault. It's all my fault.
Oh my goodness. Get the E-tank. Go in the hole. There we go. But yeah, we can have another donation read. If you want.
Oh, yeah, I was fighting the mouse. It was on another screen. Whoops. We actually had another donation coming in right as I was fighting the mouse.
Let's go.
Okay. We have another €3 from Bad Donation, man. Very, very kind of you. They say, flawless shine sparking. That really powers my beam. Speaking of which, have we unlocked that beam already?
Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't been keeping track. Well, anyway, another €5 from Monica saying, orbing time.
Let's go, Monica.
Thanks, Monica.
She's in the crowd. Hi, Monica. Making it so awkward. So yeah, this is yet another room that you're supposed to have the grapple beam for, but we don't need that. We've got wall jumping power. And I was actually umming and ahhing about saving, but I think I will take a save here just to be on the safe side.
That is fair. So coming up, we've got our next boss fight. The D Dragon is a giant shrimp. I don't have anything else to say about Dragon. She's a giant shrimp.
Yeah, I mean, we kind of call her a shrimp because if you have like the X-ray beam and like charge and plasma beam, you can get the microwave beam, and then you can microwave your shrimp.
It's my favorite meal in Super Metroid.
There are so many food items in this game.
So we got another one of these X Factor flings that we're gonna try. This is the Rain Dance. Very nice.
Yeah, this boss is actually kind of complicated without the grapple beam. Nice, I just missed my taps. Okay.
So, that Shine Spark into Dragon's face, the Shine Spark does damage to most enemies, but not most bosses. So Dragon is actually the only boss that takes damage from the Shine Spark. And it takes, I want to say it's like 150 damage every frame. Very nice.
I didn't realize how much health I dealt because you have to use the horizontal Shine Spark and kind of aim for her neck area. And that's where she takes the most damage. So yeah, I did. That was pretty clean. I'm not complaining. I didn't die. That's good.
That was definitely clean. A little bit of chain damage at the end, but
yeah.
Can't complain too much. If you get the ideal way to do it is if you have killed Dragon where you're on the other side of her, you won't get stuck inside because when Dragon dies, you get forced into a standing position. So that can get you, if you're inside of Dragon when that happens, it can get you damaged a lot more.
I hate bunking there. It's like the worst. No, it's so slow. Look at it. Samus, run.
Showing off the new space jump that we just got.
Yeah.
Very nice.
I'm of the opinion that space jump is a pretty terrible item, but a lot of people will disagree with me on that.
I'm one of them.
Yep.
But we are in Cack-Attack Alley. So Cack-Attacks drop a lot of supers. So since we emptied out a lot of ammo in that Dragon fight, this is a really good place to farm up our supers. And if we were full on supers, then also a good place to farm up health. But our health is actually phenomenal right now.
We're doing pretty good on health.
Yeah, we're doing really good.
I mean, there's quite a few... Don't get stuck. There's quite a few farming areas, so that room was just one of them. There'll be another farming area before we go towards Lower North Fair for the Ridley fight. But yeah, God damn it, this is why I hate Space Jump.
So Space Jump is a little bit quirky in that in order to make it work, You can't be at 0 fall speed, so if you release and repress too fast, you won't get a space jump. And then if Samus has hit maximum fall speed, then it disables space jump as well. So you have to kind of time it, and it's not a super intuitive timing window.
Yeah, it's also worse like when you're not in the water.
Yeah, because you tend to start falling a little bit faster if you're in water. So again, we need to kill all of the enemies in this room, and our gray door will flash blue and unlock. And we are on our way out of Wet Brinstar and on back to Hot Brinstar. Spicy Brinstar, if you will.
Oh, I forgot we were still doing that joke.
I'm never going to let it go now. I actually love it.
Good. So yeah, there's actually a fun tube animation here. I don't know why there's just this one tube in the game.
It actually passes through a couple of different rooms that you can visit in other areas.
Cool. Yeah, I forgot about that.
But yeah, so the everything on the map actually lines up really nicely, and that's one really good example of it. Just the extra attention to detail with the design in this game.
2 power bomb drops. Nice. Totally need them.
Heck yeah. Shoutouts to MM2 for loaning us the MM2 ROM for MM2 drops.
Yeah.
We're supposed to get the one for supers, but you know, power bombs works too.
Yeah, that MM2 is a bit of a rascal. So yeah, we're just gonna, like I said, head towards Lower Norfair. So if you want to say anything about the charity or anything like that, the event itself, go ahead.
Yes, thank you. I was actually about to press the button to ask, but that's good timing. Right, so while we're traveling between Brinstar, Grassy Brinstar, Hot Brinstar, and Mother Brinstar, and also, let's not forget Wet Brinstar, I can also mention, if you like BSG and you want to find other events, we also have, there is also NSG Spring in Gjerdrum, I hope I pronounced it correctly, Norway, on April 11th to April 13th, and also UKSG Green 2025 in Glasgow, Scotland on May 22nd to 25th. So if you're looking for something closer to you or just more events in general, definitely go check them out. Anyway, back to you.
I forgot to hold my charge shot through the door. I love it when that happens. It's such a classic eden8 thing to do. But yeah, this is where the run starts to heat up, pun intended.
Oof.
This is actually my favorite segment of the run. I love Norfair, I love the music, and it also provides like a harder challenge. I forgot to pause on the elevator. Great.
That's okay.
I need to menu on my ice beam again, because normal people get it on the way back from Dragon, but because
Normal people.
I'm not normal, I need to menu it on again here. And hopefully these... Nope.
So Ice Beam does a couple of things for this run. Probably the biggest one is the Metroids coming up later, but also a not insignificant in the slightest bit contribution would be coming up on this Ridley fight. Ice Beam is a lot of extra DPS.
Yeah.
So this is the worst room in the game that I mentioned earlier. Not so bad when you actually have a good loadout like this one.
Yeah,
So-
you have to do this without high jump boots or like space jump if you do like a low percent run, and it's just majorly difficult for no reason.
It's very hard to optimize. So
For sure.
definitely making the worst room in the game look easy.
Yeah. And I'm just gonna do a lot of space jumps here so I don't fall all the way down like that. God damn it, man.
When you fall in Super Metroid, you fall all the way. It's just how it works.
Okay. Okay. We're fine. We're good.
We got this.
Successfully dodged. So yeah, I'm actually gonna take a save here because I'm a baby and this is a marathon run.
That is totally valid.
But if we die here, we're losing like 3.5 minutes. So it's gonna suck if we die. So hopefully I won't need to reload my save.
Doing awesome.
Thank you.
You got this.
What? Oh, god damn it.
So we do a little bomb spread there to kill all those or destroy all those blocks so that we don't have to get the power bombs of shame coming up. So we needed one more power bomb here.
I nearly had to get the power bombs of shame there. I was like so close to missing the power bomb door. Ow. But yeah, so now we're coming up to the metal pirates. Hopefully I do the room right, otherwise it's not going to be a fun time.
So these pirates will only be vulnerable when they turn gold. And it's a little bit quirky to get them to turn gold, but that actually was really nice. And the drops there were awesome.
They've got so many supers.
All the supers.
All the supers, but I kind of want some more health before the Ridley fight. So I'm just gonna hit these and... Okay, big health. Nice. Because, yeah, Ridley...
Orbs? Orbs, for sure.
Yeah, Ridley's a tiny bit scary, so just to be a little more comfortable, I'm gonna have just... Yeah, that should be... God.
Nice help.
Oh, I'm so good at the game. Okay.
Got this.
Okay.
Snipe. It's fine.
Oh. Okay.
All right. We're in there.
Yeah, we made it to the Ridley room. Yeah, this fight's gonna be interesting.
So Ridley is a little bit weird with his AI. Ridley,
oh my goodness.
When we get Ridley down to 0 health, Ridley actually doesn't want to die. There's a few different ways that we can trigger it. What we're going to try and do is just get grabbed, and that will trigger the explosion animation for Ridley. Another way that you can do it is to exhaust. Ridley has a certain number of grab attempts that he can do. And if you exhaust those grab attempts, then he'll go ahead and explode automatically. And then the last way that's the slowest is if you just run out of time. So a timer starts whenever Ridley hits 0 HP. So he's dead, and we got grabbed. That was actually a really nice grab. Jump right into the claws.
Yeah. So Ridley kind of didn't give me good RNG, and those drops weren't the best either. But we didn't die, so that's good. But basically, I prefer it when Ridley swoops and not pogos, and he just kept trying to pogo, so... But yeah, I think we don't really... like, we can manipulate Ridley, but, like, you can't, like, set his, like, patterns in the ROM hack like you can with, like, Fantoon and Dragon and stuff.
Yeah, it's a lot more intricate. It's probably... Actually, it's not even probably. It's definitely the most intricate fight in the game.
For sure. But yeah, so now we're just gonna leave Low Norfair, which is pretty chill.
Hot Norfair? Spicy Norfair? Spicy
Brinstar.
I'm just gonna call it everything now.
So yeah, this is pretty fun. And remember, chat, we want to save the animals, right? So make sure you get those donations in so we can hit the goal. And also, so we can get the dog in the next run. We want to see the dog, right, chat?
Definitely want to see the dog. Let's see those donations roll in.
Oh no. Okay. Yeah, so these key hunters have interesting patterns as well. So they can just kind of swipe you and they do quite a bit of damage. But I'm just glad we have the Varia suit because that drastically reduces the amount of damage you take, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so gravity on top of that even as well. A little bit more damage reduction in vanilla. But not so much of an issue as it is in other categories right here with this loadout. But you can also, you can see Eden is trying to, and there you go. If you have Plasma Beam, then you can hitbox them and basically give them iframes that you can move through them. So like kind of like reverse damage boosting almost.
I mean, I did it earlier.
You did.
I did it
You did.
earlier
I just didn't
very
call
well.
it. Yeah, I just didn't call it out. It's my fault as always.
It's always your fault.
Definitely.
So yeah, we're actually pretty close to finishing up. Because we're just making our way to the Taurian area where we're gonna face Mother Brain. And yeah, that's almost it. It's crazy that we've been going for 50 minutes. It feels like it should be like way longer.
Yeah, we've just got a little bit more backtracking because we haven't had enough of that yet.
No.
And I promise there will be more.
I mean, the only good thing is we don't go into Red Brinstar this time. We're actually gonna go up through Meridia because it's like a cool, funky shortcut. So, yeah, it's the saving grace.
We just went through Spicy Brinstar. We got to go through Wet Brinstar to get the spice off and cool off a little bit.
Yeah, because the meme's not dead yet. Hey, I remember this room from earlier.
This room is a lot better with Space Jump.
I actually got the thing I wanted earlier.
Yeah, that's a last frame perfect jump through that door. It's very nice.
It's sick. It's sick.
Say hello to the fish. Seffi Fish. Shoutouts to Seffi.
Okay, I actually
Nice
got
sound
a
glitch.
sound glitch there that I mentioned earlier. Usually the sound glitches happen with the doors and you get like a different door sound.
Yeah.
That's always fun.
Laser doors. So
Yeah.
anytime any sound overlaps with the door, there's a chance that it causes some wonky stuff to happen. Happens a lot with Mother Brain as well, so fingers crossed we can get some cool Mother Brain sound effects.
Maybe. Have to see. I've never done that before. What?
No? Yeah, so you basically KO'd it.
That's crazy. You learn something new every day, chat.
Yeah!
Yes!
Very nice.
That's the second time I've ever done that. That's crazy.
Heck yeah.
That's so cool to get. It doesn't matter at all, but it's fun. A nice power bomb drop.
Thanks, MM2.
Thanks, MM2. Bro, I wanted like some health.
That's okay. We got plenty of drops coming up from the Metroids.
Yeah, I might just kill the first Metroid and then group the other three just to be on the safe side. Because they kind of bully you a little bit.
So here we're just sitting at this cutscene, waiting for all of these statues to explode. Our different bosses going through. And then we are on to the end of the game. So if you have any other messages to read? it's a good time for them.
Yes. I don't see any donations coming in right now, but I can mention that trick that we just saw was really cool.
Thank you. I don't know how I did it.
That was really cool, yeah. If you ever happen to catch an unforgettable moment like that, definitely make sure to clip it because you might actually see it featured on our socials. Speaking of which, stay updated with our events by following those socials, like, I don't know, Blue Sky, Instagram, all under the handle BSG Marathon. You can get a behind-the-scenes look of the event and stay up to date with the latest news on our marathons. I want to quickly just mention that next run Superliminal is coming up very soon, and we're only 90 euros away from the secret dog ending. So let's see if we can make that happen.
Let's get the doggo.
I definitely want to see a puppy. Alright, so now we're just killing these Metroids. The entire game, we've been waiting to see the Metroids, hence the name Super Metroid. Although I don't understand why they keep calling the Metroids... God damn it, man. Why they keep calling the Super Metroid series the Metroid series, because aren't they all supposed to be dead? No, I don't want the power bomb. I think all the Metroids are... God damn it. Then 6 supers? Okay, alright, chat.
This is fine.
This is fine, this is fine. Everything's gonna be fine.
That was pretty cool. Inside of the Metroid?
25-7, okay.
25-7 is definitely
That's kind of
doable.
cringe, but that's okay. I think I'll open the door.
The red door with
Yeah.
missiles, yeah. So we're gonna take some damage here. There is a way that you can skip the baby is gonna try and give us a hug here. This baby is jacked. It's the same baby from the beginning of the game. We're gonna take some damage because the baby is going to drain us down to health, or to 1 health before just realizing who we are and moving along.
Yeah, and we're facing right, not left, to save 20 frames, chat. 20 whole frames. Yeah, woo! Alright, so because I wasted some supers, which is totally my fault, I'm gonna open this door. Because in this room, we actually have a missile refill and a health refill, which is pretty nice, pretty handy. Because I do have like a few like bits of ammo of leeway because I get 25 missiles. But sometimes if you get really bad RNG, it's not good. So we're just gonna take things a little bit nicely. And I'm gonna save my game, chat, again. Remember to save the game, very important. So yeah.
Good to go there, and we are up to the last skip of the game, the Zeb skip. So this is a pretty interesting one. We're gonna freeze this Rinka, the little donut-looking thing, and we're going to take damage to get iframes. And then we didn't get it on the first try, so we're gonna reset the room, but that's fine. What we're trying to do is to get iframes from one of those hits, and then spin jump onto that frozen Rinka, and that kind of tricks the game into thinking that we're inside. It tricks the game into thinking that we're inside of that Zebetite, and we can kind of jump through it because of that. As long as we get through before our iframes run out. So.
Okay, that was kind of rude.
The turret is being very rude right now. If it could just aim in any other direction would be great. It's RNG where it decides to shoot, so.
I got insanely unlucky earlier. It was like 5 times in a row it messed me up. All right. Pause rock. No. Man, the first one didn't even work because I did my jump too big, and now the game's just like, no, you're not getting through here.
So there is a little bit of a sub-pixel jankery going on, where the Rinka is ever so slightly higher than the platform that you are normally standing on, and so you want to do the smallest jump that you can, so that you don't fall fast enough to fall past that Rinka. That's okay, we got it.
Why did you have to say, oh, we've got it?
You've got it. You've got this.
Yeah. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't work.
It's definitely one of the harder things about this game.
Definitely the trick of the run. I thought that was gonna work. Okay, I'm actually gonna reload my save because I'm losing way too much health. So if you want to read the donation real quick.
Yes, the €30 donation is actually from me.
Woo!
Thank you.
Yes. All I mentioned in the donation is for the doggos, save the animals. And that brings the total to, if I take a quick look, 215 out of the €275 that we need. So we're almost there.
Yeah, keep getting those donations in, chat. My spin jump. Okay, this is actually kind of painful. I'm sorry, everyone who has to witness this, but it, hashtag just marathon things. And when I finally get it, we're all going to be really hyped, right? We're all going to cheer and clap and say, woo!
Yeah!
Yeah, that's it. That's it right there.
That was it.
So it's actually going to be really embarrassing if I die here now and run out of ammo. So
You've got this.
because otherwise I'll have to do the skip again. Because the way it works is that the screen slides along before all the other Zebs can load, and that's why it works. So it's actually a pretty simple reason.
Yeah. Yeah, if you can skip one, then all of the rest of them will not spawn. So.
But yeah, get ready for the Mother Brain fight. This is 20 charge shots.
Yep.
But I don't count them, I just shoot them.
Yeah, so we've got classic mother that wants to feed you. We've got meatballs. More meatballs. There's ketchup. Haven't seen any onion rings or french fries. And we're just not going to. We got actually really good RNG that fight. That's absolutely insane. A very, very docile Mother Brain. Eden took that hit from Mother Brain's knee right there because we wanted to get to 300, between 301 and 400 HP. And that's keeps us alive. We need to be at 100 or less after that rainbow beam to move on with the rest of the cutscene.
All right, so everyone, I'm gonna do a quick selfie of the room if people want to join in.
Yeah, come on.
Come on down
Get
if you
in
want to
here.
be in the photo. Oh, the lighting. My arm's not long enough. Come on, everyone. All right. Yeah,
Yo.
we did it. Thank you, everyone.
Thanks, everyone. Awesome.
I'm actually glad that my phone works because yesterday I was trying to take a photo and it took 30 seconds. Just take the photo.
Bad RNG.
Yeah, so this cutscene is insanely long, by the way. I don't know what the developers were thinking. They were just we need to really, make it really long.
They're trying to pull your heartstrings.
Yeah.
So
Oh, no.
if you played Metroid 2, this baby was found at the end of Metroid 2, and it thought you were its mother.
No,
So
the baby!
it just realized
No!
that and saved your life, and Mother Brain just nixed it.
Yeah.
So
But
now
now
we're gonna hit it
we-
in the face.
Now we have the power to defeat Mother Brain once and for all with this rainbow beam. Shoutouts to the LGBT community. You know, all rainbows. I love to see them. And then right after this, we're gonna be exploding the planet and not saving the animals, chat.
Didn't make it. That's okay.
I hate those animals.
We're gonna save the frames anyways.
Yeah, save the frames. That's the most important thing.
So what Metroid game wouldn't be complete without a planet exploding? Definitely not this one.
For sure. God damn it, man. I'm already in shambles. But yeah, there's not really that much to the escape. I just have to not mess up the next room because that can be kind of cringe.
Yeah, Leo Doc's room is a little bit awkward and very laggy if you
Yep.
shoot at certain times like that.
Yeah.
That was not, in fact, Eden slowing down the
Shut
the
up.
ROM.
Shut up. Yeah, so there's just so much lag going on. Okay, what is happening? Samus, please. Please. Please, Samus. Okay, there we go.
It's actually pretty insane just how far they pushed the limits of the Super Nintendo hardware with this game, and all of the lag in it just shows just how much they did to optimize it.
All right, so we're actually coming up on time very shortly. It should be the frame that Samus faces forward on the ship. So get ready for that in like 5 seconds, hopefully. Less than 5.
No steam? Time?
Yeah, time.
GG?
Yeah. Yeah, thank you everyone for watching the run. Thank you, DarkXoa, for coming here.
Thank you for having me.
No problem. You were literally the only person qualified enough to do the commentary.
Well, that makes me feel great.
Yeah, shout outs to Shadowfrost. I love Shadowfrost. He's the head organizer of this event. Shout outs to all the volunteers, including myself, I guess, because I'm egotistical. And yeah, this has been really fun, and this has been my first ever IRL run, so I hope I did everyone proud. But yeah, next run is coming up after this, baby.
All right. Thank you so much for that amazing Super Metroid run. I love seeing that game. That's so nice. So we're going to go into a quick intermission, and when we're back, we will have Dumby running Superliminal. So hang in tight.